Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. I am working I can't even shut my door. Why? Because I am working right now on about 3 hours of sleep. I could not for the life of me fall asleep last night for some reason. Lots of tossing and turning in the bed. Finally, I did fall asleep at about, 4:30. So again, working on about 3 hours of sleep right now. Kind of just want to go into the van and curl up in the bed in the back and take a nap, which I might actually end up doing after this vlog. But I wanted to come out today to Kissimmee, Florida to film something pretty cool. This is something I've driven past about, I'm spoiling things. This is something I've actually driven past already, maybe like 10 times since I've moved down here, and I had to come out and document this and take a look at this. I wanted to see this with my own eyes. This is really, really awesome. I love this kind of stuff. And I thought I knew what this was, but after doing a little bit of research online, and I really couldn't find any information, I think maybe I'm wrong. But we are here at Krazy Verns Car Wash. Look at that amazing sign with the amazing dinosaur there, but the sign is not what makes this amazing. The sign is cool. The dinosaur on the sign is really cool, but what makes this so awesome, so amazing, what made me have to come out here and show this to you guys is what sits right here and right over there, which I already kind of spoiled for you guys. Take a look at this. Are you guys ready? Look at the dinosaur. This is absolutely amazing. This is a giant concrete dinosaur here. This is pretty fantastic. So the first time I ever drove past this, I thought, oh my gosh, it's a Sinclair dinosaur, but I don't think this actually is a Sinclair dinosaur. I could be wrong about that. I could be very, very wrong. That might actually be what this is, but after doing a little bit of research, I couldn't find any information on this once being a Sinclair gas station, and I couldn't actually find a Sinclair dinosaur that looked like this. Similar ones, but not one that looked like this. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure this is not a Sinclair dinosaur. This is just a dinosaur with a snail on it here at Krazy Verns. This is incredibly amazing. That is so awesome. That is just cool. That is the coolest thing ever. I had to get out of here. I had to document this and show this to you guys. How awesome is that? You can come out here, you can get your car washed, or you can wash your car, you can vacuum your car right next to a giant like brontosaurus green dinosaur. Again, very similar to a Sinclair dinosaur. Look at the eyes on this guy. That is awesome. He had a tile. You can actually sit on this and ride. You can ride the dinosaur. That's cool. People are they honking at me riding the dinosaur? Maybe they're honking at the dinosaur. This is pretty cool. That is awesome. So again, how to come out here, how to show this to you guys, how to document that. But that's not the only dinosaur out here. Again, already kind of sort of spoiled this for you guys when I got out of the van, but they also have a dinosaur up here on the wall as well. Look at that dinosaur coming out of the wall. Not entirely sure what kind of dinosaur that is. Has a little bit of a kind of hump on his head. Look at that. That is pretty cool. This is the kind of stuff I love. This is the kind of thing that would get me to pull over to this car wash and get my car washed here, as opposed to any other car washes in the area. I would totally pull over here to Krazy Verns Car Wash to get my car washed because of the amazing, awesome, really cool dinosaurs that are out here. Look at the Krazy Verns Christmas tree truck with the dinosaur on it as well. That is pretty neat. And I'm pretty sure, look right back here. There's a Littlefoot from Land Before Time. How awesome is that? That is just too cool. I'm getting choked up thinking about how amazing. I'm getting choked up thinking about the movie. Land Before Time definitely has that very sad scene we all know, but a great, fantastic movie. But look at that Littlefoot there from Land Before Time. That is so cool. So all the awesome, all the amazing dinosaurs out here at Krazy Verns. This is cool. Again, I've driven past this in the past, and I knew one of these days I'd be pulling over to document this and show this to you guys and take a look at this. So we're out here today to take a look at all of the dinosaurs out here. Looks like the dinosaur is having a good time. I'm only now just noticing that. I don't think any of the other dinosaurs have that going on, but I guess Krazy Vern also does Christmas trees as well. The dinosaur delivers Christmas trees. I'm looking around for maybe other dinosaurs as well that I maybe possibly missed. Looks like the truck is actually for sale. You can get the dinosaur having a little party there, delivering the Christmas trees. That is pretty cool. So this is awesome. If you guys have been out here, leave your comments down below. Have you ever gotten your car washed here at Krazy Verns in Kissimmee, Florida? Have you guys seen the amazing, awesome dinosaurs? Have you sat on the dinosaur? Have you seen Littlefoot? Have you seen the party dinosaur back there? Have you seen the dinosaur sticking its head out of the front of the building? If you have, leave those comments down below. This is pretty awesome. Looks like the truck over here as well, which maybe hasn't moved in a little while. The tire, well, the back tire looks a little flat, but this truck also has dinosaurs on it. Home of the dinosaur. Look at that. Pretty cool. This dinosaur down here says Kissimmee. That is awesome. This is so cool. I love this kind of roadside things, this roadside stuff. Pretty cool. Again, Kissimmee there. Another dinosaur, green dinosaur on the gas cap. And again, home of the dinosaur. This is just too awesome. So, like I said, don't really know the backstory of Krazy Verns. Tried to do some research. Tried to look up the history of the car wash, the history of the dinosaurs. Couldn't really find anything other than other people out here taking photos, getting their pictures taken with the dinosaurs. Lots of that going on. Lots of people out here getting their pictures taken with the dinosaurs, and I don't blame them. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty awesome. I would totally pull over to get my picture taken with a dinosaur, or in this case, I would totally pull over to vlog and show you guys the amazing dinosaurs. But again, couldn't really find any information talking about this location, talking about the dinosaurs, which is why I don't think they are Sinclair dinosaurs. Again, I could be wrong about that. Maybe at one point this was some kind of gas station or something like that. Maybe they moved the dinosaurs here. Maybe this dinosaur used to be at a Sinclair dinosaur gas station and they've moved it out here. I don't know, but I could not find any information on that. And again, when I looked up information on different concrete Sinclair dinosaurs, I couldn't find one that looked like this. Similar, but not one that looked exactly like this one. So I'm not 100% sure. If you guys know, if you guys can help me out with this mystery, leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. That is too right. Come on, that is too cool. I love it. That's amazing. So, all right, guys. Like I said, leave your comments down below. If you've been out here, if you've vacuumed your car, if you've gotten your car washed, if you've rode on the Krazy Vern dinosaur. Is the dinosaur named Vern? I don't know. Leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your theories, your thoughts on this. I want to know if you've been out here and gotten your picture taken with the dinosaur. But all right, I'm going to let you guys go now. I'm going to go probably curl up in the back of the van, maybe try to get a little nap in. And then since I am out here, probably going to go hit up some Goodwill. So if you guys want to see me at some Goodwills out here in the area, go over to my other channel, Cinema Sickness, to watch those videos. But all right, one last shot of the amazing, awesome dinosaur here at Krazy Verns. This is so incredibly neat. All right, again, that's gonna do it, guys. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself retro rest t-shirts. Also hit the join button to become a member of this channel to gain early access to all of my videos. And if you guys watch this video all the way and to the very end, hashtag Krazy Verns. Hashtag Krazy Verns if you guys watch this video all the way and to the very end. All right, that's gonna do it. I feel like the people who are out here cleaning their cars off are thinking, what is this guy doing? Why is he freaking out over a dinosaur? But come on, how could I not freak out over this dinosaur, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? No, of course I'm right. Of course you have to freak out over a roadside giant concrete dinosaur. All right, guys, good. That's gonna do it. So good. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.